What's up, guys? Ryan here at Kibbetech. Another week, and we got a bunch of new stuff going on in the shop, so come check it out. All right, back here on the chrome truck, we got the roof in, back wall is in, everything's welded. The B pillars are all fit, they're just tacked in right now. A pillars were modified to work on the bolt-on frame plates, and then this is all welded, that's all welded. Next is finalize the B pillars, and then do the door bars and seat bars, and then that's pretty much it. So the laser cut cage doesn't go to where we made these bolt-on plates on this chassis. So Cade over here, our resident ginger, can we say that?
That's racist.
So we had to modify just the A and the A pillar and the back wall. So if you see in there, it's got a little extra bend in it, but worked out perfect. And door bars are next, and we're gonna connect the front, connect the back, and then do some sheet metal, send this thing out to powder coat. That'll look nice once the door bars are in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're down here, so this is gonna come out. We got a small update. We chopped a few holes through the firewall and landed our engine cage connecting tubes here. Before we were caging it, we planned out to have a cage. So on the front, behind this bump stop mount right here, we welded a couple bungs in there that have half 20 threads on them. So we're able to make this bolt-on plate and do a nice tie-in on the engine cage, keep the front end from flexing. And then we're gonna add another kicker tube from here to the window A under the wiper cowl. So still be able to use the factory wipers and tie the front of the truck together. All right, we're back here on the chrome truck, cage progress. So Cade got the engine cage tie-ins all wrapped up. Right here, I showed you before, we did some some threaded bungs so we can do some bolt-on plates here. So we tied in these two tubes to the corner of the A pillar and line up with the window A right there. So that's nice. We'll have the factory wipers, none of that's messed with, and we'll seal all this back up, and then this will unbolt. The back will unbolt, and you'll still be able to pick the cab off of it. Nice way to tie in the front, keep the front from flexing. We'll show you what we're gonna do on the back. He's working on that right now. You can see right there, cutting into that nice custom powder coat that we had made for this truck. We're gonna land the tube basically kind of right where he's grinding. The tube will land right in this area, and we'll come up, and it'll bend, it'll sleeve inside. This is 2-inch, we'll do 1 3/4 on the down bar. And we'll cut this at the same angle of the cab, and then we'll do tube connectors here and here, and then that bar will remove and then be out of the way so you can take the cab off. New toys.
Ready?
New old toys. New to me toys. I wanted a Bridgeport for like 15 years. We went backwards. We got the CNCs first, and now we got. All right, so new Tool Tuesday. We had a last minute come up on a bunch of tools. A guy was retiring and just kind of getting rid of everything. You know, if you've been at something for 40 years, you collect a lot of good stuff. So we got thousands of tool inserts and tooling. You see it all, it's everywhere. But we're just starting to go through and kind of catalog everything, see what we got. Tons of good stuff in here. It's kind of nice. We haven't had a Bridgeport yet, so that's always nice to have a conventional mill. You know, we have CNCs, but we don't have a regular, you know, conventional mill. So yeah, it's super nice to get all that stuff. I've been wanting one of those for years, so finally found the right deal and just kind of loaded up an enclosed trailer and took pretty much everything the guy had. So now we're just, you know, going through it, and we got them all placed, so we're gonna wire them up tonight and then hopefully be running them tonight. All right, we're back here with my my tool addiction corner over here. We got our Bridgeport mill and our Graziano lathe getting wired up right now. Yeah, we should have them fired up today, and excited to finally use these things. Put it back to where it was. I don't like what you did.
That's how you do it.
Can't find it, grind it. So we got this thing all trammed in yesterday, got this thing all dialed, threw in a random piece of material. It's kind of nice, it has this power feeder, so just hit that thing on and let it do a thing for the X travel, which is pretty nice. Thing works perfect, machine's nice and quiet. And then over here you can see we already got a bunch of chips in the bottom of the bed of the lathe. This thing works great. All the tooling we got with it is awesome. Light years ahead of where we were at with my other little lathe. Pretty cool. Nice and handy to have these manual machines. Even though we got the CNCs, it's always nice to be able to throw some parts in these and change the little things we need to do. Why you gotta do that with your belly button? You're like that guy from Dodgeball, get in there nice and deep like. Oh, God. There goes our views. Our YouTube's gonna be very popular in the bear community. Look at those guys tag teaming those two rear ends. Oh, now we got two guys tag teaming one rear end. Anywho, we're back here on the white truck. Again on the white truck. That's what we're calling it for now. We got the cage all welded out, back in the truck. B pillars are in, A pillars are done. Everything's welded to the frame. Door bars are all done. Seat bars are in. Seat mounts are not done yet because the seats are being built right now. We decided to cut out both front and rear firewalls. We got a bunch of tubes coming through. We're gonna have a bunch of tubes coming through the front, so instead of patching around those, we'll just cut it all out. And the front usually gets into the tires anyway at full bump and turn. The 39s will want to rub a little bit, so just start with a clean slate and just took it all out. It's coming along pretty good. Just Eiffel Towered that rear end. So a little update on the white four-door, which doesn't really narrow it down. There's 3 of them in here, but the 2017 Chevy 1500 we're building, we had that table under it. We moved that over there. So we got this thing nice and open to where we get the rear end hung up in it and get our trailing arms in it. This is a TubeWorks 4-inch trophy truck housing that we're pretty much running on all the trucks now. And then pair that with our 55-inch crew cab trailing arms. These are the same dimensions as our billet ones that we've shown you before. And these are nice because we brought the shock mounts back to where you don't get the shock in the back seat. So on a crew cab, keep that short wheelbase and keep it a 4-seater or 5-seater. The shock mounts are pushed back so the shocks don't get into the back of the seat. And for this setup, we run an 18-inch coilover and a 20-inch bypass, so you still get the same wheel travel as our standard trailing arms, but you just runs a bigger shock, so just the different ratio keeps the travel the same. Oh yeah. Really pulls the room together.
Yeah.
It's a nice feng shui. Just wanted the customers to feel a little more like, you know, mellowed out with the waterfall feature. Fixed it.